Hello, hope I'm doing well. I'm not, but hope everyone else is. And it is Revelations of Dust. It has finally returned, along with Implacable, Skilla, Royal Oak, Hero, and I feel like there's one more I'm missing. Argus. Yes, Argus. Lovely little light carrier. Now, let's see. So when this event originally ran, I just got Implacable, happened to get Argus. I got no one else and got out. So we'll definitely be going for Skilla. If Royal Oak shows up, that's fine. It is what it is. I mean, that'd be ideal. Hopefully, she'll show up a couple times for the event stages, which does have the old. I didn't even get to the part 2 of this event. That just shows you, yeah, I always not play this one. But yes, let's just do some housekeeping work before I start the polls. I fed everyone. Make sure to log in and do that because they were starving. On update days, I don't update and log in until like 6:30 in the afternoon. It's like 12 hours after maintenance ends. So it's they go out with food for a little bit. And I am very close to getting one of these bad boys, well, my second copy. So let's see how it rolls. I can get one here. You guys are my good luck charm. Nope. 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 Things aren't looking good. Nope. Well, that sucks. Let's do that one. So it takes care of it for a while. Brett donation. I like those. This is probably my most consistently ones I grab. Lots of rigging analysis, so hopefully tomorrow I get it. If I can get it before CarryCon, that'll be sweet. But why is the YouTube preview just keeps spinning and spinning? Interesting. Let's do this. Go give some coins to Gas Can over here. That's champagne, not gas can. Wrong PR season. My logistics. Make sure you do this. It helps with your guild contribution. Gets tech points for the guild. For tech progress, I guess. And so you can get some nice bonuses if you're not maxed out already. I just don't want to spend the coins to do the cat box one. Max it out yet. But eventually I will. Alright, let's see if I can bonk the boss to death. I know I can one-shot it. And it was at 2.2 a few minutes ago. So let's see. If it was at 2.2%, I'll be very upset. Let's see. CarryCon is this weekend. I'll be there with donuts and water and Arizonas in the parking lot an hour or so before it begins. So if you're there, stop on by. Hopefully, Azur Lane is there. I've not heard any confirmation on that, and no like posts about it from Azur Lane or CarryCon. Nothing from Wargaming for World of Warships either. So that's interesting. Got a comment from someone saying that they've parted ways. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. CarryCon has definitely gone more of VTuber content creator focus this year. As such, I have no idea who most of the guests are. All right, 301. That is max amount of damage. Contribution. Will it be enough? Shinano got MVP. Won't really? 1%? No, I know it does more damage than that, right? Well, that's unfortunate. Remind me to check back later and do that, but it is time for the polls. Are there any other free tickets I can get easily? Doing the stages, but I haven't done the stages, so it'll be for later. Oh, you can't mix and match. Okay. Those three. Go. Glad you are enjoying the content. Okay, nothing in those three. So let us try and get Skilla. I mean, Skill's the only one I need from here, actually. Also, the sound is off. I just realized. My apologies. I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I not hearing Portland? There we go. Little E. Okay, 7 in, nothing. Remember when I originally pulled this, I got Implacable very early on. Let me check the build times. I'm looking for 55 minutes for Skilla and 410 for Royal Oak. So I did the 3 ticket pulls I had, nothing, and the first 7 got me Little E. Alright, we're good. I mean, if the RNG stayed the same, which is a big if, I didn't need to actually spend cubes. Okay, so 14 to get the 1 character I needed. I can get Royal Oak from grinding. That's A-okay with me. There we go, get Skilla. Yes, I will go. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm probably gonna. Who's missing? Who did I scrap from this stage? What backliner did I scrap at some point in time? Huh. Unless I did like was trying to go for low. No, because we had the oil cap by then. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Well, I mean the pulls went good. Huh. That is mighty strange. Well, my standard event fleet: Unicorn, Perseus, and FDG. Total overkill, but it is what it is. I think the event stories we mixed in as well. Hopefully everyone else's polls have gone well. Glad I didn't spend a whole lot for mine. I was getting low on coins as well. I was doing some loot breaks to free up space, got so many bullens. Alright, Sandy is ready to kill. Sandy is a lean, mean, killing machine. Hear me out. Sandy Muse. Just have 3 San Diegos in the front line. Just have them be screaming the whole time. Antidio. Oh, there you go. Sandy Meta. The first UR meta, San Diego. Speaking of, we do have the Eagle Union event starting next week. It's going to be a normal sized event, I guess. I know people like to call them small or mini events now. No. The Impero event is a mini event. The Frostfall event with Kursk and Sevastopol and Vorslov is a mini event. I don't think it'll be like a mini event like that, a normal event. See, we just need this one character here and we're good. Everyone else just go home. I wonder who will get. Oh, Shiano was echoing there. I did see something from Naval History Heritage Command, I think that's the organization called, about Devilfish, the only submarine to be kamikazed. Maybe we'll get her. I mean, Sandy did lose a fair few of her sisters. Early on, Lena and Juno did not make it home. See, when metas first came out, I thought the rule was going to be, with an exception, 2 exceptions basically, that metas would only be ships that were sunk. Because early on, it was Kiryu and Soryu, Ark Royal. They kept that going for a little bit. Let me get all the meta ships. Wait. Oh, you don't have the faction up for me. That's nice. Who is... Can I grab from this page? Here you. Here's Hiryu, Hiryu Meta. Give me by release date. Okay. So Hiryu, Ark Royal, Helena, Soryu, Ganisa now was pulling it. I mean, she was bombed in port. Yeah, I am interested in when I eventually catch up on the lore and the story, Von Hammershard, what the hell is going there? Because not even her regular form was in the game. The only one of her sisters to have ever gone under the waves was Orkansky. Erskine, who became an artificial reef. So, and that was intentional. So yeah, Bonhammer Shard's an interesting one. But anyway, I thought it'd be interesting just to have like that consistency. But it seems like Repulse kind of broke that, and QE, and I don't know if Algeria sunk. Jinsu, I know for sure sunk. Rodney didn't. Wichita didn't. Nagato was close. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to be. Well, I thought it was going to be the trend. Obviously, they have exceptions and more. Like Vestal, she didn't sink. She got close to a Pearl Harbor. And obviously, she saw a lot of ships that were in a terrible state. Oh my god. Singularity. There we go. I am ready. I've been anxiously just. I mean, the week went by pretty fast, except for today. Just been ready to go. I have been hyped, ready to meet some of the folks. from the community. Yeah, I'm excited. I was so excited. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Hornet 2 weekends in a row. I went last weekend as well. And I'm going to... Well, I took tomorrow off work. Well, part of the day off. I'm gonna go do some other stuff off-site. But just so I could have my stuff done and be able to go to sleep early. You're in the black hole implacable. Never fear. Rishi is here. What else? That. Oh yeah, there was this. I didn't make a special post about it. It was in the patch notes. If you buy schoolgirl skins, you can get discounts for future ones. Gotcha. I mean, that's a pretty good plan. Obviously, it seems like can't implement it this time, but I will be there in the parking lot, being shady and handing out donuts and waters, because stay hydrated. I will share where I'm parked at once I get there. I already shared one spot where I was thinking, but I'll try and get there. But last weekend was great. It was, I think I went Saturdays when I went. Lovely weather, small amount of people there, which is the best, but I want for it to have a lot of crowds, so they make it more money. But I basically had 2 private tours, which is sweet. I got the engine tour with a dad and his like high school age son, and then the island tour with a docent in training, as well as a regular docent, so that's cool. But yeah, so if you get some skins, and I believe Honolulu's also counts for this. Yeah, Honolulu's does count for this, which is cool. Which is interesting. Does that mean it's not permanent? Still, after all these years? I feel like it will be permanent. Yeah, you got lots of options, plus the returning ones to the event. There's the Ulrich one. The best Taiho skin, because the little Lulu charm. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, because they have stuff going on most days. It's just kind of, okay. Because they'll have, like, Boy Scouts staying overnight, the junior cadets. There was something like that there when I went. Get tons of stuff, little groups and events and stuff. So it's cool. I do wonder how Hornet compares in terms of attendance compared to the other Essexes. I imagine Intrepid is number 1, but Yorktown and Lexington, I haven't been to them. Sea Cadets, yes. That is what I was looking for. I haven't been to them. I don't really know the local. I know Yorktown is outside Charleston, I believe. and Lexington is in Corpus Christi. I don't know how busy they are. Let's get a random pack if you want to gotcha your skin for some reason for $7. Some login stuff. Oh, for free. Yeah, Intrepid is definitely in a prime location. We're right across from the Chinese embassy for some reason. I like Intrepid's location and their like entrance and stuff. I just feel like Intrepid is more of a floating art gallery than a museum ship. It feels too nice. I felt out of place. But you should visit all the museum ships. That is my goal. Hopefully with my new position at work, I can accomplish that more easily. Limited gear, Her Majesty's top secret itinerary. What does that even do? Probably give some stats and Queen Elizabeth get a skill or something. Ooh, firepower and evasion. That's pretty nice. Have to swoop that one up. Go do my exercises. The Anchorage and Musashi's kind of scaring me. Is there like an easier team? Actually, I probably don't. I was not playing very much at this point in time. Also, this all-sauce is named Freak. Got Bunny, Bismarck Zwei, and Freak. Let's go beat him up. So I have a very similar team, it looks like. Seems like we went for very similar strategies, but mine worked out a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't playing very much during this event, so not get that gear. Any other interesting names? Tight Ho Ho. Oh, the Tight Ho Ho. I wonder who this person's favorite character is. Pulling. So let's go beat up their Tight Hos. There was some strategy to this team at one point in time, not just throw a bunch of rainbows in there. Oh, this team looks familiar. So, all slots has a preload. Wom has a thing that if the character above your flagship shoots, that does a limit break. She has an armor break thing. So I have all slots shoot. Gone procs that, and then Unzin's here for the preloads. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bing boom. Because I am not using her anywhere else. What I would like, more than anything, and we've probably missed a boat on it, and people will get very upset if it actually did happen, but give us the 46 centimeter confetti gun. Come on. It's what Musashi fired. Should have gotten it during her event. That's all the shells she ever fires in combat. I'm sure she did gunner drills with actual shells, but it'd be incredibly funny. Oh, give us the gun with the ammo. I guess a shell that changes the ammo type is not out of the question because there's skills that change the ammo type. Okay, that is done. Olu. Will I get gems? No. And I feel like I have not seen that many level ups in a long time. Alright, Yosar, Manju, Yongshi, whichever one does it. %8 for 8 seconds every part. Okay. You know, I didn't even scroll all the way down. I just saw the stats and I was like, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat piece of gear. Probably one of the better ones out of these kind of event elite auxiliaries, I think. Also, made that video about the hard mode stuff, and I've done exactly 2 stages using that strategy because I'm lazy. All right. You know what? Let's the squad in here. I can't get the squad in here entirely. Excuse me again. All right, let's get the squad together as much as I can. Do I have a redhead twin-tailed destroyer? Not that I know of. Yes, Jersey. No, I'll just throw in someone I want to level or something. Alright, who's kind of leveled? Could throw Jenkins in there. Oh, you know, I'll throw Kirsa in there because she has a sortie line with blue. Grab that one. And I'll do Ulrich. Because Ulrich makes things extremely easy. Perseus for the out-of-fleet heals. And will Independence be enough? No, she won't be enough. Okay, what Yorkie? Oh, I should probably put the rest of the fleet in there. And do the strategy of just throwing rainbows in there for the cross fleet barrage. And that is how you win. Yeah, okay, yeah. It doesn't add up because not everyone was in there. That is fine. Marjorie, Baraka, Amity. Yeah, anyone else want to work on their affection? I think I was working on Dolphin. There we go. I don't think Cure Saint has equipped currently. Be fine. I don't know, but I will check right now. Also, if Caricon tweets boats go minted one more time, I'm gonna lose it. God, I hate how Twitter doesn't like search down when you do the Control F. No, you're totally fine. I almost canceled the stream. And if I did, I'd just be sitting stewing because my neighbor's dog, well, my neighbors cannot control their dogs, and one of them killed another one of my chickens. And I am furious about it. So I appreciate having some people to talk to. Yeah, they like retweet some of the VTubers saying that. God, it's all VTubers. I just want to find... Oh, Nintendo's gonna be there. That's right. I forgot about that. Honestly, it might be easier to go through my own community post to find the link. Let's see. There's the 7th place in museum ship listing. God, it's really just VTubers, huh? Oh no, there's Inamarchy history. I did put one of his videos when I watched later, so him and Pip are the only people outside of the V fleet that I have any idea exists. Okay. step. Apply for, let's say, Friday, Saturday. Okay, looks like there's still rooms. So, here you go. For that, I will be driving across across the width of California again, because I love driving. That is like half of what I do is driving. Like when I drove all the way down to San Diego in one day to go see Midway, and then went to Alameda, Monterey Park for the Maid Cafe, then stayed at the Long Beach Hotel, or a hotel in Long Beach, and went to Iowa in the morning, and then drove back. Yeah, I am east of Sacramento. It was, I actually enjoyed it. I thought I was gonna be super uncomfortable, but I had fun. I think a lot of that is due to the guy sitting next to me is like the master of maid cafes. Like, he has a whole booklet of like all his photos and Polaroids he's gotten with the idols and the maids and stuff, and he like knew them, so I was relaxed, felt comfortable. Hopefully they find some other ones to collab with. My biggest complaint with the YoStar IRL physical collabs is their location. They're usually in LA, which sucks for me because I live east of Sacramento. Or, I mean, yeah, it's just that the other ones are okay from the Bay Area, like San Jose, for Fanime and Anime Impulse. Bay Area, that's fine. But like, it's a big country. There's a lot of people and a lot of fans that would like to go to these things, but they're only in California. So hopefully one of the things to do this year is, if they have like a collab with was it T-Suite Studios for the Boba Tea collab Enterprise in Indiana. Maybe they do another company like that, and they don't have locations all across the US. Partner with a couple of them, different companies, and so you can spread it out across. I think is it Sunright? Had like one location, Texas and Arizona, and the rest was California. And unfortunately, U505 does not have a lot of space. I have been told the interior of the German subs I don't know if they're even gonna go. I don't know if YoStar will be there. And they ran out of merch on like the second day of. By the second night, they were almost completely out of merch. They had to ship more in for the Maid Cafe, so I don't think so if they're there. One thing I was kind of disappointed with their booths at previous carrier cons and then the actual anniversary event, they weren't selling merch. They gave out a little bit of merch. Like, I have my San Diego towel, and I have my Oxycola keychain plushie. And I have some postcards. Like, they don't tend to sell a whole lot of merch. They gave away merch during the events and stuff. They're doing the panels. Never got called on. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the wristband. Let me see what I got. Got the wristband. I got the cardboard Essex. I kind of have all my just miscellaneous stuff kind of piled up right now. I ran out of space. I've not gotten a bigger display cabinet. I didn't get the shrimpy. I got the Oxycola. I got the wristband, got the postcards, the cardboard Essex, the Helena Meta pin, and then the San Diego towel. Oh, that's pretty neat. What? Huh. That's interesting. I remember, I think my first year I went, yeah, I had my buddy with me who had never heard of Azur Lane. He didn't know I played, and so that was a lot of explaining all at once. But we found someone's VIP pass just laying on the ground, so I was like, I'm going to take this to the information booth, and hopefully someone claims it. And they don't have to do an event at a naval-related thing. Obviously, that'd be preferred and better. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes way more sense now. I'm like, left it like at 2 o'clock. I did get tickets for the Ocean deck. I don't know if I'll stay that long. I'm gonna get there at the beginning. It depends on how well I sleep tomorrow night and this night. Tonight, not this night, tonight. So I may or may not go to the concert. I got my tickets though. Singular ticket. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. You know what I should do? I should check the Weibo and see if there's anything announced coming down the pipeline. No new videos. And just Implacable. Okay. I have not done an overnight on Hornet yet. I did do the mystery tour last year, beginning of the year. And I liked it as a tour of going to locations you don't get to go on like the guided or the self-guided tours. The whole supernatural aspect I was not well convinced of. I feel like I'm pretty willing to believe some spooky stuff. Let's go. Number 1. I was told last year during their history panel after the World of Warships panel that it's on her keel and lower down in the ship. I don't think it's anywhere you could visit. All right, we got everyone. Indianapolis, huh? She has a different art style than everyone else that makes her very unique. Oh, she does have a schoolgirl skin, that's right. That's pretty cute. Just be careful you don't lose your burger there. Oh, no, definitely still ask it. I did not see it when I did the engine room tour last Saturday. To be fair, I wasn't thinking about looking for it, but it is definitely something to ask. Definitely ask one of the older docents. The younger docents are a little less informed. Definitely still passionate, but a little less informed. Next PR ship is I don't know, who do I have in World of Warships that's not in the game yet? I haven't looked at any codes recently. I haven't been playing much. I had a very strange Rexington. I had a very strange experience somewhat recently about when I'd play games, I'd get people who would have my name in their name, but like one of them was like first time playing Gunner 02 and another one was like shoot Gunner 02. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Habuk would be incredibly funny. I think just she has to be in World Warships. Give her 2 speed, if even that. Yeah, it's more than likely on the keel plates. That's where the gentleman in the World of Warships history panel said it was. Okay, World of Warships Wiki. Who do we got? Will we get a submarine this year? Probably not. Oh, I think they'd rather just do Sunfish it herself, though. All right, carriers. Let's see, they got I'm not seeing a whole lot of ahistorical carriers here. The Eagle Union. I don't think Ironblood will get one. Because they just got Fritzrume. They just got Nakamov for the Northern Parliament last year, so not for them. In no on Seikiryu for the Japanese. UK could get Malta. Listen, if I want any British submarine, I want it to be the M class. M1. Their 10-inch gun. There is a scale model of Battle Carrier New Jersey on New Jersey museum ship. It is so cursed. Do I still have the Tillman image on here? No. I know I have it saved still. I just don't have it in OBS. Huh, I don't know where it went. She has disappeared, evidently. Listen, if we're gonna go silly, it's not in World of Warships, but the 20-gun Brooklyn, the 5 quad turrets. I want to see it. Where would I have put it? This one? No. Not hiding in the Lulu folder, evidently. Alright, get a carrier, probably Malta. Battleships. Will we get another haha funny aviation battleship like Delaware or Louisiana? We could get Montana. That'd be pretty neat. Or Maine. Maine would be very funny. The Germans got tons of options. I think we'll skip out on the Italians. Definitely some options. Sorry, I'm not too my focus is US ships. Yeah, that's right. They do have the well, Hakuryu is supposed to be the improvement on Taiho, so the improved on Hakuryu design, but yeah. Could get Puerto Rico. Have to do something a little different than Guam. Maybe have rebuffing carriers instead of battleships, while still providing that massive AA blanket. Oh, you know what? No, I know what I want. I don't know if it's real or not. Hang on, I have to find out if it's a real ship or not first before I show it off. Where is she? There she is. For class, was it built? Yes, was. Now, I am not a fan of Northern Parliament, I will say, but I want this goofball to be in the game. Yeah, I could do Kentucky. I mean, I'd rather have Iowa herself, one of the other Iowas, for one of the fake Iowas, or the incomplete Iowas. Not fake. I don't know why I said fake. Incomplete. I mean, if you think about it, you can visit 5 Iowas. Because Wisconsin's bow is not Wisconsin's bow, it's Kentucky's bow. That Honolulu taking MVP, as expected. Alright, what's the best way going about this? Actually, okay. Let me take a Thothnik off the screen. Don't need to look at her anymore. That goofball. How would we feel about like a, I guess, free nations navy? So you kind of lump together the Netherlands, Poland, um, just miscellaneous other ones that were in exile at the time, versus having them be a part of like the Royal Navy. The Dutch is less so, but with the Poles, you can probably get away with it. Because I want Piron, I think should be funny attacking Bismarck. Alright, no, this is the next DR ship, okay? You guys aren't ready for this one. Guys, are you guys ready? I know you're not, so brace yourselves. This is the next DR ship, Chikuma 2 Golden. This is the next PR ship, okay? Right here, Chikuma 2 Golden, Experience Requiem, the 7th, Speedwagon, Kai. No. I don't even know what she is for. Hybrid ship. Why is she special? Why is she number 2 in Golden? Also, how many guns is she? That's right, she's all forward, huh? Got all the aviation facilities behind because she's a pretty good scout cruiser. Yeah, wargaming was hitting the sake a little too hard for that one. Oh, we got some good sake over from Japan. Let's make Chikuma 2 Golden. Who else? What else do we have? Occasionally where it decides, I don't want to work anymore. For no reason. Plugged in, it's wired. Just stops. Makes me sad. Yeah, I think that would be very interesting. I think that would give way for like more smaller events. And there's definitely interesting ships that we're missing out on because we don't have them. Something for like that. I think people, I know I've seen people ask for Minotaur. That's another one. Alright, bonk 'em. After the stage, something I like to do. Oh yeah, have the smaller ships, the Hilfskreuzer, stuff like that. We got the South Americans with their older Italy ships. And hey, from a business side, if you introduce ships from countries that aren't in the game, it might entice people from those countries to play your game. Could be interesting. Alright, hear me out though. Tempesta event is a collab. We get the Black Pearl. Black Pearl will be very funny. Best collab. You have... Yeah. I've heard them called coastal defense battleships. Hey, while you're at it, just give us USS Monitor. Come on. I know you want to. Alright, 2 clears, really? Let's grab this before I forget. I did not have one from last time. Didn't get it. Alright. Out of the returning skins, who is everyone's favorite? We've got... I don't want to see the just random ones, just the ones from this event. Just blowing up my phone, what the hell? Implacable. Got Janice. Marblehead and Memphis. And you can do the funny thing where you zoom in on Memphis and have a free Memphis skin with your Marblehead skin. Low price of $880. Royal Oak. I'm skipping someone. Prinz Heinrich. I feel like they peaked with the Marblehead Christmas skin that was for free. And we're good. I mean, more is appreciated, but we're good. Skilla. Oh, because it's dynamic. Slightly animated, okay. Well... Argus. Hero. And Umakaze. Who is on the beach, evidently. Out in the water. I like the Umakaze. I like the Skilla. Marblehead's pretty good. Not a big fan of the Implacable one. Like, it's almost there. Like, I feel like I should like it, but I just don't. And it hasn't grown on me like she just has in general. The Moth. I'm trying to clap it. One handing is not going well for me. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to go check on Anchorage. See how she's doing. I have not bought in the gifts this week. It is kind of late now, Anchorage. That is true. I'm gonna give you a secret, Anchorage. They don't. They're all making it up. No, they're making it up. It's all bullshit, Anchorage. Don't believe them. Big Weather is lying to you. No, I don't. I've noticed with Anchorage, there's less, like, pop-ups you have to click to respond to her. They'll, like, just automatically come up down here, which is a nice change. I heard someone say this, and I think it's true. The best job in the world, the easiest, best job in the world, is to be a sports commentator. Because you can say whatever you want, it doesn't have to be true, and you get paid a buttload of money for it. Followed up by a weatherman. Oh, I was watching the news the other, I think it was a few weeks ago now, and there was a new weather guy on, and he did not fit the weatherman, like, look. You know, you just be like, a little bit of, like, middle-aged guy. This guy was maybe late 20s, and he was built. This is the buffest weatherman I've ever seen in my life. I was like, sir, you don't seem like you belong here. I'm glad you're following your passion of telling the weather, but yeah. Recess time. There's one. What'd you make for us, Anchorage? Oh, that's right, yeah. I think you can just make cookies. What we learned. That's true. Just the news in general is worthless. Alright, she's gonna draw us a picture book. A very smart Anchorage. What about Detective Anchorage? I'm still of the opinion I'd much rather have Anchorage be a character in the Project Identity than her being in the 3D dorm. The camera angles on some of the stories are disgusting. You do not need a traitor like that. She is not that kind of character. I don't care what she looks like. And it shouldn't surprise me, but not a lot of people seem to, or this, a surprising number of people don't realize this is a kindergartner. They just haven't looked at her lines at all. Listen to her voice at all. I got into an argument with the head of my guild's, like, organization about Anchorage. It wasn't really an argument, but I gave him some pushback he probably didn't want and wasn't expecting. Because we were going to have Anchorage be commissioned as part of an art piece for, I think it was the anniversary or something. It was going to be shown throughout the summer on the server or whatever. But I was like, I feel like Anchorage shouldn't have, like, this mysterious look to her. She's, like, more like an excited kid. And, well, I didn't get my way. That's right. I can't show off the finished product, but I can show off my sample, my concept. Okay, let's see. I think you guys enjoy them. We'll enjoy them. Oh, my cat woke up. He's on the move. Being noisy. Okay, so... this one? So, we did polls to see who the characters were, and I won one of the character polls, as you can see. And I think the theme we went with is like Aquarium Day. So I went with this. So I sketched out, or laid out, I guess. We have Excited Sandy and Lulu holding her on a leash. We got Monarch, just kind of doing her thing. We got Anchorage being scared by the Scampy Bias, and Illustrious comforting her. If I can make it bigger. Getting crazy here. Stretch the screen? No, not like that. So you can see the Scampy Bias and Anchorage being scared of it. Okay, so there's that one. That was my original proposal. And then the other one that is close to what we went with was this. With Anchorage swimming in the aquarium. I don't know how she got in there. I figured I'd put the rainbow fish in there with her. And instead, Monarch is trying to fight the Scampy Bias. I'm not a very creative person, but when I have moments, I have moments. One of these weekends, not this one. Going to basically make my own version of the chibis. Give me a little higher resolution, and I can do more stuff with them. Or make a base. Probably involve quite a bit of tracing because I am not very artistically gifted. Full disclosure. So Shinano and your band skin. I'll be honest, I was not a big fan of the Napoli one. It just seemed like kind of awkward. And honestly, Napoli, I liked her at first when she first was revealed, but now I just like the design. Not a major fan of it. I don't know. Do enjoy using Napoli in World of Warships, though. I had a bunch of coal sitting around. I was like, okay, who am I gonna get? Do I get the funny plane destroyer, Halford? I was like, I probably should get someone who's not just for memes, and I can actually have fun using in the long term. Got Napoli instead. It's very good for completing missions. I need to remember to Oath Hornet too while I'm on Hornet. Forgot to do it last weekend. The people have been asking me to do it. Keep forgetting, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm close. Actually, what I should be doing right now is the meta stuff. Uh-oh, Kirsten definitely needs some gear. She's not doing so well. Definitely needs a repair toolkit or something. Man, I keep seeing these light explosions on the water surface, thinking the battle's over, and it's not, it's just starting. I mean, out of the museum ships that are in-game, I both won. Was my favorite museum ship I've been aboard, but I've only oath one so far. That is New Jersey. On the fleet. But that's so I could name her Sir Mix-a-Lot. Because Honey got back. Started laser engraving at work. I'm moving into other departments, being like a floater and also doing sales and stuff. Going to different locations and seeing if like trying to find projects and do like niche projects for different businesses and establishments. And I wish I was doing it a little bit sooner. I could have made some like laser engraved little, like, I don't know, little cards or something for CarryCon. The folks that come and hang out. Alright, where's Josie? Fleet 3. Is Sir Mix-a-Lot. She oath. May 2022. Look at that. 2222. Look at my oaths by affinity. Lulu was not my first. Sandy was technically my first. August 13th, 2020. And then like 2 weeks later or so, got Lulu. San Francisco. Like, okay, tell my friend, pick an oath. And I also like that San Francisco has the correct slang. Hopefully Oakland does as well. Remy, because she is one of the big redhead 3. Mix-a-Lot. New Jersey. 2222. I might do Remy. I went very quickly by. My 3. Dear Sarge, because funny. Dear Sarge is always funny because I have a friend who hates the concept of hybrid ships, like the hybrid battleships, and they have a lot of flaws. And so once you got added in the game, oh yeah, definitely open this one. And then around the same time, we got the Flying Flapjack, so I was like, all right, naming her IHOP Chan. Oh, I clicked on something and LD player and it opened up a window. I was like, what the hell is going on? Nelson's a newer one, as in almost 2 years ago. Held off on Nelson just because she's a tsundere without the dere for the longest time. Formidable because she is a Lulu face. And Black Bolt just because she's very strong. Where's your extra plane? Don't have a fighter there. What's something to give you? One of these. What did I name her originally? Oh, yeah, I let someone else name her Thin Crust Pizza. Didn't have a name for her. That same person also named Shinano Shamu. Hakuryu, I really like. She is, Oh, wait, why is the format different? But yeah, that's, okay, no? Oh yeah, the format, it's a different screen. Different format of the date. Entirely. For Sakura. And it was that long ago? But Hakuryu is named Larse because in FE4 in the second generation, which I did not get to in my playthrough, just because it took a lot of time to do and not a whole lot of interest. She has some skills that look very similar in terms of animation to what Haku does. We got Pasta Lulu. Now, I wanted to name Pola Grape Lulu. However, you cannot name a character with grape in their name. Because there is a no-no word in grape. Drop the G and you found it. Like, why won't it let me write grape? Oh. That would explain it. Obviously, had to oath the cow. Especially once she got the cow skin. God, I still wish this was L2D. Please, Yostar, upgrade it. Surkoof was called Suck Off for the longest time. Uso is pretty recent. Probably the most recent, actually. And that's it. I think I have a couple more rings lying around. I think 3. Got 4. Okay. Go let my Opsci run. I realized what I just said. Opsci. Very funny. Any easy points I can get? Like, I don't know. Engage an ally fleet. Usually what I do for Opsci is when there's a character that I don't particularly care for. Like, I'm not too bothered about getting them all their copies, just getting the collection done. Is I'll just use the full open for the 5,000 oil cost. And then I'm blinking. Open it up and just use all my AP packs and just let it auto battle while I sleep. That way I can get the shop open all the way. So I'll probably have to do that pretty soon because it's Upside's gonna reset in like weeks, I think. Or 11 days it should be, not 2 weeks. And that's why I owe Sandy. She was my first SSR. She showed up instead of Rishi on the Skybound Oratorio banner, which is my first event. And I've been using her nonstop ever since. If there were stats that showed you, you know, like the anniversaries, most used ships, Sandy would probably be number 1. Percy's probably definitely very high. I got her during her original run, which is a few months after I started. And she makes things very easy. Don't return to home screen. Okay. Before I forget, let me go do one of these stages. I'm gonna do Arbor Fight. Let's do normal mode. Hard mode is not good enough for me to usually make it worthwhile. And is it just me, or does the Opsci music feel way louder than the rest of the game? I know I complain about this every once in a while, but it feels surprisingly loud. It's time to go reheat my dinner. Gone cold. I didn't have time to eat it. As I was making it, that's when I discovered my neighbor's dog was eating one of my chickens. Not cool. Well, I will be back. All right. Womp, womp, womp. What sounds like. Yeah, preloads definitely go burr. I've thought about, I'm pretty happy with this fleet. It can clear everything except the Arbiter bosses. So, for the monthly Arbiter boss, that one. Like the strongholds, it can do the whole stronghold. Just this fleet. Nice. And it's use characters like Bremerton and San Diego and Perseus. Guess Unicorn's pretty cool too. You know, Unicorn the pirate fighter. Still deciding on who I'm going to pick for next week's Guess That Console, or Guess the Ship Girl. The title you see is Guess the Ship Girl. What I haven't labeled out my computer is Guess the Console. It will be a faction that has not been done yet. I have one character in mind, think about doing. But I'll have to a few more days to think about it. The one I have in mind, I think the blacked out, just the silhouette, is not very helpful. Sure. I guess maybe it could be. Let's see who else. I think there's two. Kind of looking at a certain faction. Having an Ironblood, having an Sakura. Done. Northern Parliament. Royal Navy, and Eagle Union. I got Sakura, Ironblood, Dragon Emperor, French faction, Sardinia, Tempesta, and not the metas. There will be no metas, collab ships, or ahistorical ships. They have to have history. Like Halford qualifies. Anchorage does not. I mean, I guess I could... no, because Ibuki wasn't finished, and then she was getting converted to an aircraft carrier. She didn't get to do anything in that regard. I'd like to highlight some lesser-known ship girls. Interesting facts about them. Yeah, Canadian's another one, but since the Australians and New Zealanders are already folded into the Royal Navy, I would assume the Canadians would be as well. Because Swiftshear, and Achilles and Leander all reference and know characters that they only knew while they were in the Royal New Zealand Navy, the Royal Australian Navy. So I believe the Canadian ships will be folded into the Royal Navy. Alright. That is done. I think if I do 2 of the treasure boxes, I should be good to go. Request recon. I remember when the Siren boss that showed up on these stages, like, chased you down, it was so scary to begin with. Now you just leave someone as bait and just continue on your way. The Greeks, I would put them in like the pan-European faction, I think, is what I'd do with them. Georgios Azarov. That's her name. Back here, what the hell? Okay, that only gave me 40. Probably gets a low level 1. What do I have in my storage? I've got a level 6. Go. See, I've thought about for the quiz show including the character's hair color, but then I realized for smaller faction that's gonna make it incredibly easy. But I said, oh, I'm thinking of a Northern Parliament light cruiser with, I don't know, is that gray-ish, dark gray, and light black hair? Oh, it's Palmiat, the only one that has that hair color in the faction. Don't worry. One of these days in the future, I will pick one of the Fletchers. Don't you worry. I'm gonna pick one of the Fletchers that was in the Solomons and just talk about them being in the Solomons and not narrow it down at all. Uh-oh. There it is. The evil Siren. Goes. She's chasing someone. Listen, if Yostar quit messing around, gave us the like 50 other or the 45 other Casablancas, we'd be in business. Yeah. Oh, never mind. 49 other Casablancas. And I could do one of them. Maybe. Definitely missing a lot of Fletchers. How many do we have? We have 21 so far. We got quite a few to go. A lot of the early ones too. I want to take Strong and go fight the Niyazuki boss. Get revenge. Or with that long sniping torpedo shot. He got on Strong. Alright, a little too much. That's okay. Alright, time to go. Oh, let's exit. We're done here. Alright, put my Hornet up so people can use it. Alright. This fleet is not killing, by the way. I've been messing around with. I'm gonna swap you for Guam, Hindenburg. I'll go with battleships. And there, Musashi. Just let's go ham. Or a Fio as well. What you got equipped? Okay. Not all the way there. Hang on. I'm gonna check something with Fio's. Yay. She vaguely sounds like New Jersey for some reason. Nope, not even the same person. Alright, what is this person's Wikipedia? Ayaka Asai. He was the lead girl in Esma New Sister Devil. Redhead. She was a woman in Stardust Crusaders. It was Minako Akura in Diamond is Unbreakable. She gets killed by Kira. Okay. You've got a gun. You're gonna hold her in place. Oh, actually, you don't need that right now. I'll give you... Sorry, Georgia. Buzz. Fortnite is medium. We use AP and SAP. Right. Swap Musashi and Rafio. Faster. That's what really matters. 19.4. 2.35? What the hell? Not remember it being that fast. Huh. Actually. Ooh. Put through like this. How not to build a Metafleet team 101. I see the Rafio debuff on her. Sanda Hato. I don't think I've had the audio on for actually using Zifu 2 in battle yet, so did not know about Thunder Busto. Stop shooting laser beams at me, Hornet. That's not very nice of you. Oh, you beefed it now. Oh, we can't see. That was a poor performance on my part. At least do half. Okay. Did at least half. And we didn't die. I am for that. Having the PT boats, the E boats, the little stuff. I still want a support fleet, but not like how we got it for Chapter 15 with the carriers. I want a fleet that is on the stage. Enemies will go to try and attack it, but it's weaker ships, so it's like your munition ships like Kashino, Vestal, ships like that. And they provide their buffs to the other ships while they're battling, but they're not taking up a slot. So I'm still rooting for that as like a strategy. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy. Off. Oh. We're getting Franklin, everyone. Franklin is the new SSR. Here is Big Ben herself. Oh, she's got a stupid mech in her rigging. She's got 2 mechs in her rigging. God damn it. I don't like the mechs in the rigging. Well, that answers my question about getting an announcement in CarrierCon. The answer was no. Where are her pants? She must have lost them in getting attacked. All right, let's look at this. So, actually, let me look at the other one. The second image they posted. There she is. Does kind of give Bremy vibes. She has a coat like the other her sisters are supposed to, so I like that. I dig the goggles. Dig the hair color. Not a fan of the rigging. Like, why are they using the aircraft runways as guns? Where are her pants? Like, I feel like they just forgot a layer here. Like, the rigging and lack of pants. I think Guam is a similar case, right? Guam doesn't have proper pants either. No, Guam is a similar case. Commando Lane. Actually, it's a good idea for funny. Yeah. Overall, I like it. Just, there's some details I'm not a fan of. as a whole. Like it. I'll leave her up for a little bit. Actually, no, I have to go look at that tweet. Is there Chibi? Hang on. She is reading a book. Makes sense. I know what I'll do. Save image as. Not even right. Close to the right. Character art. There we go. Save you in there, Franklin. All right, hang on. She just got announced. Let's calm down. We'll see the skin in a little bit. We'll probably see the skin Sunday or Monday. If I were to guess. They do all the characters and they start doing the skins. All right, where is she? There she is. Go. Right. Alright, let me find the person I follow who does good fleet, does math. Say that. Knows what they're doing for fleet comps. Ray Kurozuki. What they got on for. That's the EX Auto. Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. You think she sucked all the nutrients up, and that's why Bonhomme Richard is small? Because Franklin took all the material. Duluth Trading Goods. All right. This person's using Helena. Makes sense. They have Z52, Helena, and Plymouth. It's close. And let's see. They have Sovietsky Soyuz, Fritz Rume, and Nakamov. Have all maxed out. Alright, and it's the Fumo and the... I only have one Fumo. Damn it. Alright, you know, I don't even like copying people. It's a CV. Alright, we're gonna do some funny shenanigans here. Okay, and I need Kazagoober. Where she is. Where'd you go? Kazagumo. Get everyone geared up. Oh no, you're getting the special gear, so you don't die. Yorkie, you're gonna be our main damage dealer. Okay, then Sky Raider's fine for that. It's a Spearfish for the rockets. Good. Penance. These. Yep, it's a good one. Also get a Spearfish. Essex. I'm gonna swap out that. Or guess what? Another Spearfish. Watch this fleet do absolutely terrible. That's fine. Here to have fun. Let's swap out that for a homing beacon. Another homing beacon. Got plane or bows, right? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Actually, no, Helena, do you have the SG radar equipped? No. Do need that for this. I haven't used Helena in a boss fight in so long. That did nothing. This was not a good strategy. No, it's not broken, I just suck. Helena, your radar should make me able to see. going to do 10 health bars less than the last time, it appears. I guess only 6. 5? Well, that was pathetic. Alright, open up to the world. Alright, let's try out the soccer carriers. Let's do that fleet. Oh, you know, I should have had the plane thingy on Yorktown. The badge. I didn't. Okay. Go. Go, my silly geese. Yeah, Tycho is normal and Franklin is before Tycho, so she's not even the long hole. And that is why you have a slower. That does not happen. Short and thick, there you go. I mean, yeah, she does not have a very tall torso. She is like she gets thigh, titty, head, no stomach. Slightly better. It's fine. And what? Someone else? I'll use their temps. I'll just do my guild for now. Check. Speaking of the guild, here we go. Solomon Air Sea Battle. Oh, nope. Never mind. Operations have concluded for the month. Oh, Portsmouth? Yeah, oh, tab. Oh, yeah, definitely has the same body type. Maybe not as, chubby. I definitely like Franklin's design more than Portsmouth. Maintain that fit look, you know? New plan be good. My cat has returned to the room. Don't say anything else? Not really? Okay. Wise words from Stumpy the cat. Hey, you know what your name is. Am I gonna do any more hard mode stages tonight? Probably not. I'll just go do them now. 13-4. Maybe we'll get Bunker Hill. That'd be pretty cool. Old Corsair would be nice. The souped up late war Corsair. Boss defeated. Nice. So I expect we'll see someone else tomorrow morning sometime. I need to. Listen, if the other factions can have silly paper ships, the American faction have its nuclear arsenal. Gotta balance it out. What's the most unrealistic thing in the Evil Union? Probably Anchorage being a cruiser with torpedoes is the most unrealistic thing. Yeah. But Seattle, Super A cruiser. Georgia, and Iowa with 18-inch guns instead of 16. Kearsarge, sub flight deck. Yes, I do want New Jersey to get her nuke shell. Come on. Go. Go, my planes, go. Oh, so are we getting Santa Fe as well? Right, it's Santa Fe, yeah. Already got Pittsburgh. So we should get Santa Fe. Alright, let's just make sure I do the rest of my dailies while I'm here. And yes, I have been working on the challenge account. I've just been farming Yudachi. I meant to do some more the other day, but then the light started flickering. I said, probably not today. Anything else? Nope. Let me put skill in the dorm. Get some levels. Take U556 out. All the way to the bottom. Not that far to the bottom. Go up the dorm. Where does that put me? Am I back at 99? I am back at 99. Nice. Alright. So, Hero Royal Oak. Then we'll have 3 normal ships remaining. And Hornet Meta, which is soon. See? 86%. Okay. I don't think I missed a day, but I just haven't been doing the best I can on the like allied fights, I guess. Yeah, I like going for the 2-shot. That's what all the cool kids do. Alright, finished off. So many points I can get. Sanda Hato. All right, come on, girls. All right, bring the thunder. Our planes are very slow. That is the downside of using Tenrais and Ryuseis. Is they're extremely slow. Data sync. Where am I at? 93 tomorrow. Tomorrow it is. All right. So, thank you all very much for watching and hanging out. I really do appreciate it, especially today. I hope you enjoyed. Some of you, I will see you at CarryCon. I'll be wearing a Hawaiian print shirt with aircraft carriers on it. So, if you see me, feel free to say hi. I'll be wandering around. I'll have donuts and water in the morning. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Once again, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.